So now I'm just gonna go into detail about where we're planning to sell the reggae dollar over the next months, weeks, and we basically can sell it all over the world. But and we'll be happy if people over the world buy it. I'm just telling you where we are operating at the moment, where we are directing the funds at the moment. There is one constant place where the funds go all the time, but that's when we work on the subscriptions, and that is for the rainforests of the world, for the lungs of the planet. So wherever we have people who are doing the excellent work in planting trees or reclaiming land and cleaning the oceans, then we ask people to take a subscription of the reggae dollar. And that really begins at 10 krona, which I believe is about maybe 12, 130. Now, what am I talking about? 10 kronas. It's about $1.3, I believe. Yeah, something. I don't know, last time I checked, it's been a while. I should be sharper on that anyway. But it doesn't matter. We say 10 krona and you do the homework because this is Denmark, and Denmark is just, you know, Denmark is a little land, but Denmark will make the whole world understand, that you have to live in peace and love, and you have to take care of the earth, and the people and the environment, because this is Denmark and we are good, Yeah. So, you got that. Proud of Denmark. Love to be Danish. And just as proud, I'm happy to be an African and be a Malawian. So we come from Mchinji. If you haven't heard of Mchinji, something is wrong, because Mchinji is where Madonna got her babies from. Mchinji is right next door to where the boy who harnessed the wind. Okay? So in Mchinji, there is us. We have Madzimayera. We have Koroni. We have Kangwere. We have all these places in Mchinji. And we get together. And my mother has been active there. She passed away. We had Zitandi Zeni, all the women across. And we have Muziwatu Radio, which is playing my music. And we are fundraising for Muziwatu to make it excellent, all the programs that it does. And we also have an excellent young man there called Biswick, Luayo Biswick, who is revolutionizing our country with permaculture, which means that actually, to be quite honest, we can feed ourselves. We will not be, if we follow permaculture, we will live longer and we will feed ourselves in Malawi. So that's what we support. When you buy the reggae dollar, we make sure the money reaches these people. And we have at the moment a Ngoni festival. We are the Ngonis. We come from the Zulu, Ngoni, So, yeah, we come from King Swati, Mbezeni, Gomani, Jerry. You see, that's who we are with the Ngoni, with the Zulu, with the warriors. So we want to make sure that Muziwatu Radio goes to the ceremony. So we're selling the reggae dollar now to make sure they go and cover it, cover every part of it, do some real journalistic work, ask questions, and talk about the relevance of our culture. Because through the culture, we have the identity, and that's how we organize our people. We want to pay our youths money for keeping the culture. We want each and every African youth to be an agent for our culture. And that's their job from the time they're born until they die, and they pass it on. We don't want to be divided anymore between finding money for rent and keeping our culture. No. Keeping our culture is what's going to find money for rent. That's us. Okay? Reggae dollar. Then in South Africa, Soup Kitchen, we have many people going to bed hungry, and we need to organize with South Africa. We start with the Soup Kitchen, but there's many other things that we have to deal with in South Africa. And just like everywhere else in the world, we can see the importance of focusing on socio-economic strategy without involving politics and not making these things into political issues. Please, let's make sure that people have the basic needs, and then let's talk politics based on the fact that people already have the basic needs. Don't let politics be something about acquiring people's basic needs. Please, 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 please. No. Basic needs first, politics after. Politics is a privilege. Political arguments are a privilege. if you find yourself making so much noise politically, you are privileged. The rest of us just want to eat, to pay rent, to survive. So I focus on that, and that's what we are about. Okay? Blessed love, Rastafari.